Morning. Okay, so it's Friday. Headed to Amazon. Got Bite Squad tonight. Pretty much a repeat from yesterday, which I ended up making almost $200, I think. Made $50 with Bite Squad. Yeah, I basically made $200. I think I made like $195. So yeah, it's weird how that lighting makes that one little spot much darker. But anyways, let me think. Yeah, so hopefully I can pull that off again today. It was almost a fluke yesterday. I sat there and refresh for freaking almost, I think it was at least an hour, and then I finally got it. And I missed one opportunity because you have just like a split hair second to be able to accept it or not, and I pushed it to accept it, but by the time that I went to accept, it had already been taken, so I missed that. But I just kept doing it for another 10 minutes, and it finally came through after screaming and yelling for life to end. And fuck, they made me work for it too yesterday. I went to Millington, drove around like a maniac drove around for like 2 hours in Millington, losing signal, getting lost because it's dark and wet and cold. All the addresses, nobody puts their freaking address where you can see it. It's fucking nuts. But I finally got through it, and then I made $50 in like 3 hours with Bite Squad, which is great. Hopefully I can pull something similar today. And then Saturday I have 2 cars, and then Amazon all friggin' day. And then Sunday the same. Going to a brunch on Sunday. Try to squeeze that in Sunday. And then Monday, Amazon all day. Sunday morning I have a car to detail too. So that's $300. 2 cars, and then on Sunday another car, and then Amazon all day, which I could probably make another $200 around that. And then Monday all day is going to be Amazon, which there's a brunch on Monday as well, so I have to squeeze that in. But it's all coming to a head as soon as this next 4 days is over. Amazon's pretty much out of the picture that I'm aware of, from what I understand. But it's been fun while it lasted. It's definitely got me in a better position than where I was, that's for sure, from what I can tell. Now we're heading to, so it's 42 degrees. It's I think it's the 21st. Yeah, it's 21st. It's 42 degrees on December. It's Friday. Yep. I got these really long eyebrow lashes, or eyebrow hairs. It's crazy how long they are. The rest of them are the same length, but then you got like 5 of them that are just ginormous. Try to keep those from overgrowing. Start having to braid them if I don't. Alrighty then. So. We're gonna try a cheesy pasta that I came across. Well, Mama is coming up from Oxford, and she's making her famous chicken and hen, or no, spaghetti and hen. Well, I want some of that too, but without the animal part. I want it, all plants. So she said, well, I'll put you aside the vegan version of that, without the chicken. You can just bring your own chicken, your own vegan chicken. And I said, well, I thought you were gonna make the cheesy spaghetti with the chicken in it. And she said, no, I've only made that a couple times. Like, well, that's the one I remember the most, other than the other one that you're talking about. But I was thinking that's what you were bringing. She says, no, but and I said, well, what is it, so I can make it and I can bring it with me, and you guys can have some of that. And she let me know. So and I got a vegan recipe of it, and I'm gonna try it and see what it turns out like. If I can find time. I'm busting ass trying to make all this extra money while I can, because it's this stuff only happens. This stuff only happens once a year, it looks like. So I gotta take full advantage while I have it. And that's what's happening with Philip. He's getting paid like double overtime or something for these times of the year. So New Year, all the holiday time of the year, they get paid twice as much as what they would normally get. So he's taking full advantage while he can too. So I might have to miss all this family stuff, which I really prefer not to. But if it's gonna make it where I can't, fully capitalize on this situation, and it's what's family worth if they're not going to understand that I'm taking advantage of a situation that I have. I mean, if you're going to give me a gift of this time to let me do this. Meaning we gotta find time during the year other than just Christmas to hang out with each other. So I was watching this other video, and it's akin to Mud Fossil University, and I love how you can just you can comment to these videos and these articles. You can just link the page on YouTube, the Mud Fossil University. So you'll have all these articles and videos asking, okay, so what the hell is this? And it always it basically comes back to the idea that, or the fact that these beings are the titans of the old. I mean, we've had stories about them through history. It's just always been set aside as theoretical, or for the layman, it's always been mystical. It's not like hardcore fact. It's something otherworldly. It's not truism. It's fantasy. Even though it is fantastic, it is fantastic. It's just it's real. It's true, and in fact, and yeah. So you get all these questions like, what the hell are these things? Why are they here? We don't understand it. What does it mean? And it's just as easy as putting the link in there and letting them dive into the answer. And it's pretty neat that now that you see it, you don't have that same question as they did. You basically already understand. That's what those things are. So you have these ginormous stone balls all around the world, and they're just everywhere. So they have all these pictures and articles and videos of them, and everyone's wondering, okay, so what the hell are they? And Mud Fossil University has resolved that issue. They're beings, they're body parts. These, not everything, not all the things that are floating around in space and on Earth are body parts, but large majority of it is. A lot of the crazy shit that we see that we don't have an understanding of is because that's what it is. We can't get our mind around the fact that, like I was saying before, there's this video or this movie called Men in Black, and in Men in Black it talks about the secret government, the government within the government, and how they interact with these extraterrestrials and these other beings, other realities other than what we perceive what reality is as a whole, as a population or as a society or whatever. And so they in that movie they go to a bus station or a subway station or a train station, and one of the agents in the Men in Black goes to his supposed locker, and he opens the locker and he looks inside, and he sees that he's actually in a tiny marble, or a marble of he's in a marble in the hand of a Titan. So all of the galaxy, all of our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, is within this marble, a game tool, or piece of a game, in the hand of this being. And it's the same idea. We are. They show on YouTube these videos of comparisons of the sizes of the different stars in our system and the systems around us. The sun is microscopic compared to the other suns out there. We're tiny, and that makes, all right, so if you're going to have a sun that's 100 million times larger than ours, you're going to have beings 100 million times larger than us. And so that's the case. I mean, so you have these beings that are this big, these realities that are this massive. And they interact. We all commingle. And bad things happen, it's not that that's what we intend to occur, but things happen, and it's just the aftermath that we have to understand is where it comes from and what to do about to make it not happen again. And all these giants that are spread out through the earth are cases of those situations, just interaction with all these realities. So, but I'm here. I'm gonna break away.